what's up, y'all? So, I was going to start going live on YouTube, similar to the way I go live on TikTok. But when I went to try it, I got told that I no longer met the criteria, which is weird because I used to go live on YouTube, fairly often back in the day. So they must have changed some shit, but that's not really a big surprise. They always want to make shit harder and harder for the smaller channels. But that being said, first and foremost, if you're somebody who's been with me for a while, a good long while, I want to definitely say thank you. We've gone through some transitions at different times over the years in this channel, and I kind of feel like we're in the midst of a transition right now. Most of what I've been posting for a while now has just been gameplay videos, which, I post those, well, because some people do like them, but also because, I just don't want to go too terribly long without posting something, even though sometimes I still do, because, get wrapped up in other things and whatnot. But I want to start posting more often, and I'm just not entirely sure what this channel is gonna become. I had started the two other channels, Capital Carnage, where I talked about politics and history, and the politics of history. I'd started that channel, and of course I'd started the Carnage Campfire channel. Neither one of them had gotten as big as Carnage Corner. Not that Carnage Corner is this huge channel or anything. No, I'm still very, very much a small channel, and but I appreciate all of you who watch. But I'm not. I'm not 100% sure what I'm doing moving forward. I don't feel like it's a good idea to split my focus between 3 different YouTube channels, so I may take a break on those other 2 and just focus on this one. But it's one of those things where I'm like at a crossroads and just not sure along what lines the future of this channel rests. My TikTok's been a lot of fun. That is majority political over there, just because there's so much politics on TikTok. But I do fun stuff too. But I don't exactly know what direction I want to go with here on Carnage Corner. Carnage Corner started as a channel where I talked about movies and movie news and whatnot, and I ended up leaving that. I ended up walking away from that place because I was trying to keep politics off of my show at that particular point in time, and Hollywood was, I mean, Hollywood's always been very political, but Hollywood was going super, they went super political. And I wasn't about it. I've kind of unplugged from the movie industry in a lot of ways, with a few exceptions. I don't really watch movies anymore. I lost interest in an entire field, I guess you'll say, just because it became so very toxic, and I had to walk away from that. And when I did that, I was focusing on pro wrestling and talking about pro wrestling, and I don't do that anymore because I don't watch much pro wrestling anymore. Like, I'll watch the pay-per-views that WWE does. Can't even call it pay-per-views anymore, but I'll watch those. But I don't watch any of the weekly shows, and I don't watch any of the other stuff because, first off, it's a lot of time to dedicate to something like that. But beyond that, like, you know, just to talk about professional wrestling, again, it gets very toxic. Like, wrestling fans, and I am a wrestling fan, but like, wrestling fans overall, there's exceptions, but overall, wrestling fans are some of the most toxic and just pig-headed, gatekeeping bastards that I've ever freaking seen. You know, like, I mean, I'm not so, I put absolutely no stock in the opinions of Dave Meltzer, and, you know, other people are like, "Ooh, Meltzer's God," and it's like, nah, not really, man. And, you know, like, I'd be like, "I don't like Sami Zayn," and they'll be like, "Oh, bigot!" It's like, man, fuck, what is this shit? Like, what the hell is this shit? I say I don't like the New Day. Yeah, racist. Oh, I don't like them because they're goofs. Not because they're black. Fuck. I want Big E to be WWE champion, damn it. Like, fuck. So it just, that got toxic, and I ended up freaking unplugging from that. Not completely, because I'll still watch the pay-per-views, but I unplugged from it a lot. I'm nowhere near as involved as I was. You know, because, I mean, shit. Like, how much negativity am I really just gonna keep feeding into my damn ear holes? You know, I walked away from that, you know, more or less. So like I said, I don't know where I'm going with this channel. Don't know. I'm very much in a transition phase. I'm just not sure what I'm transitioning to. And other news, I know it's been a while since you guys actually heard from me. I picked up a second job that I'm really, really enjoying. It's very fulfilling. I make more money with my regular job. That's really what, you know, takes care of my family and whatnot. And I've got the second job, which I find really fulfilling. I have a lot of control, a lot of responsibility, but also, I don't know, it's so much more fulfilling. And again, it's not paying me as much money, but I don't need it to. This one, every cent earned on this other one is going away for me to try and buy a house. I'm tired of renting. Like, summer 2022, you know, I want to be in a house that I own. You know, that's the goal. And so I'm doing this to kind of try and get there. And who knows what'll happen in the future? Like I don't know. You know, I don't see a future in which I'm gonna want to stop doing this other job. So maybe there'll be a way for me to make it into my my main focus, my main gig, if you will. I don't know. I'll be honest. I'm kind of. I'm at a place where I'm done trying to plan every single move out. Like, you know, I'm a control freak. I've always been a control freak, and I'm trying to give up some of that control, trying to give it over to God. Just focus on what's in front of me and trust Him to guide my steps, because, man, I was doing it my way for a long time. And I mean, don't get me wrong, my way, it's not like my way was terrible, you know. Doing things my way, I was able to take care of my family and this and that, you know. Like, I'm not an idiot, I'm not some stupid you know, alcoholic or drug addict or any bullshit like that, but you know, analyzing myself and what I do and how I think and all of that, I come to the conclusion that God's way is better, and I'm trying to do that. It's not always easy. You forget yourself sometimes, you really do. And I'm also writing a book. I'm going to be publishing a book. There'll be more information on that to come. But yeah, no, I wanted to jump on here and I wanted to go live, but that wasn't an option. So I wanted to jump on here and kind of talk to you guys a little bit and you know, just kind of give an update. And there might be more of these moving forward and whatnot, just little snippets where I talk to you guys, and I got to figure out what exactly it is I'm going to mainly produce on this channel, because I'm not sure. But there's one thing I am sure of, and that is that Carnage is still right around the corner.